Hey guys, and welcome back to the Gradient Show. Today it is me, Henry, and Carlos. Carlos has joined us for the Gradient Show because we are talking about The Boys Season 4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Great season, guys.
And Henry, what is going to be your input in it?
Pretty much nothing.
He's not watched it.
I've not watched it, but to be fair, you hadn't watched the Acolyte.
No, what
so
are your
I watched most of The
feelings?
Acolyte.
You watched half of it, and Rue watched like one episode.
Oh, you watched the same amount as me?
No, we hadn't.
Yes, he had.
Had he?
Yes, because we finished it together afterwards.
What are your perceptions on The Boys? What do you think
What's
about it?
because obviously I'm sure you've seen some fan reactions.
I've seen some fan reactions. The fan reaction is...
No, without the reactions, what do you think?
Well,
I want to get your honest
Right,
opinion.
I watched 3 minutes of a 12-minute review where he didn't go into specifics. But from what I can gather, despite this not being their best season, it's clearly still a phenomenal show
Yeah.
with a great storyline that they can draw off and great production. So it's obviously never going to be awful. But I've heard some thoughts that it's like it's a weak season and some character development could have been better outside of one character.
For me, the last episode was like unexpected. I don't know. It just broke everything.
Yeah.
But not in a good way. You know
so,
what I mean? Like,
so before we continue, if you haven't seen The Boys, spoiler warning.
Spoilers.
Turn off now if you don't want to watch spoilers.
I know. Keep on watching. Just watch
be
afterwards.
aware that spoilers.
keep on watching. Watch afterward. Pause and watch it and then come back.
Exactly.
yes. Yes. I
Well,
don't know.
yeah. For the final episode, it was all right. It clearly was setting up for the fifth and final season.
Yeah.
It was a clear setup.
Do we know for sure that this is the final season? Because
Yes.
I've heard conflicting reports that potentially it's not the final
It
season.
wouldn't make sense to do another one afterwards. I don't think.
Yeah, honestly,
It's-
it
They've
too much
they've
happened
already
in
dragged it
this
on
last
a
one.
little bit too long with the Homelander. Like, he could have died last season. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but now everything like
Oh,
went
the lights changed.
gradient.
Hey, gradient colours. I forgot that we didn't do that.
But it went like too crazy. Like this last one, like everything is like too fucked up. Like
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
so
to fix it in
obviously-
any way.
Obviously, at the end, all the boys got captured.
Mhm.
Starlight
Flew
turned
up.
out to be super fast.
Yeah, she
flying.
always
Apparently
was, mate.
the showrunner said that confirmed that she's now the fastest flyer because basically she's now understanding that her powers are more about light than they are electricity.
Mm-hmm.
So she's kind of developing. You know how powers seem to kind of develop a bit
Yeah.
in the boys. So she's kind of understanding her powers more, and that's why. And it was actually a instinctual reaction that her powers came back just when they were about to be captured. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like her body reacting to it,
Mhm.
basically. So, what's your thoughts on the tumor, on Billy Butcher and his V'd up tumor?
I think the V is. I think it's a tumor, but he's not gonna die. I think it's gonna to consume his body.
Yeah,
Something
I think
type shit.
it's like Venom. I think
Yeah.
it's like the Venom symbiote, and the way that it killed, what's her name again? Newman, yeah.
Oh, the Jesus, yeah, no. I know who
Like
that is.
the gory.
You know who's Newman?
The gore at
She
the
was
end of that season.
not the president, but she was like a
She
like
was
a
the
government
She was vice
people.
president elect.
Yeah.
There you go.
And she was a soup, so she had powers.
Yeah,
Like, she
because
could
she
blew up heads.
explode people, right?
Yeah, but
It turns out she had. So actually, with her powers, there's a lot more to it. So obviously, if you've watched Gen V, you will know that there is a main character in there who can control blood, can sense V in the blood, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Victoria Newman actually has they're the only two characters in The Boys who can control blood and manipulate it.
Ah, she can control blood, and that's why she can
in
explode
Gen
heads.
V, you see Newman slice her hand open and then like control the blood to come out and then go back into her,
Right,
which is
okay.
really interesting because obviously she takes during the season a gunshot straight to the head from basically point blank
Yeah.
range, survives it. She gets lasered by Homelander, survives it. Same as the girl in Gen V at the end of that. Spoilers for that as well, because that also comes up at the end of this season. You do see two characters from Gen V as kind of helping out the Seven.
Yes.
And so, but what was some people were confused about is obviously she can take these bullets, take this laser from Homelander, but she can be cut open with a knife. So maybe actually she can kind of reinforce her body, like manipulate her body
Yeah, of course.
or other bodies because of the
become
blood
more
control.
dense and then protect.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But which then is interesting that obviously at the end, massive spoilers, Butcher's tumor comes out of his chest like tendrils, picks her up,
Rips her
and
off.
rips her in half.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, it can make your body more. Blood can become more dense by rushing it to certain points,
Yeah.
but it can't.
Now, if you rip thing
together.
half, you rip thing half, mate. That's
yeah,
what.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
but that makes me think that maybe
I
the
did- I-
tumor's quite powerful.
I didn't expect that
No.
at all.
I
That was like too much,
I
mate.
thought she was quite powerful and then just rips her in
They,
half.
they were just about like to make a deal,
Yeah.
like the boys and
Like,
her.
she actually was, she was going back on herself. She was going to try and, help them.
Yeah.
And basically, Ryan, obviously Homelander's son,
Mhm.
I think he's gone.
Yeah.
I think he's on Homelander's side now. He kills his aunt.
That's the one that take care of him and
like,
everything.
the person who used to work for the government who looked after him before.
Yeah, yeah.
So he kills her, snaps her neck.
Oh Jesus.
Kind of by accident.
Yeah.
But then like almost like a smirk on his face. as
Yeah, he
walks
doesn't really
away.
care and he just
He
leaves.
doesn't care. And Butcher was kind of his whole thing was, I'm not gonna kill all the soups. I'm actually, because I care about Ryan, And basically, there's this alter ego that he had. It's just developed through the tumor. That kind of he then lets in when he sees that Ryan has killed this woman.
And then Newman gets eaten, I assume.
And but her daughter survives.
Yeah.
What's
her
up with the
survives.
daughter? Because the daughter is like a Venus flytrap woman, isn't she?
Yeah,
She's
it's
got
a nice soup.
4 tentacles that come out of her
Yeah,
mouth.
it's quite disgusting.
Bro, when
What?
that first happened, and
Bro.
she just mashed up the CIA.
Yeah.
CIA
I didn't expect she
I
was
like,
soup, mate.
What? Just like eats their face off.
Jesus.
The gore in this season was top notch.
Yeah.
Like that in the bunker scene as well, when the shapeshifter is Starlight,
Oh yeah.
and this shapeshifter just murders a bunch of agents. Like one of them gets like shoved into a table, and obviously their lower body stays at the edge of the table, and their top body just slides back.
Oh Jesus.
No, it's disgusting.
That's
mate,
the one thing the
honestly.
boys will always have is the gore. Like it is
Yeah.
like when you have that R rating and you can just kind of do whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever the fuck you want, and it can
they
go
did
mental.
with Webweaver.
So what's Webweaver? Because I've heard some stuff. I assume this is like a Spider-Man knockoff.
It's like a fake Spider-Man bear.
So really, he's the worst version. He's the worst version of
Yeah.
Spider-Man you can
How
ever.
does it work? You're gonna have to describe it to me. 'Cause I
He's
don't
a
know.
guy that he has like imagine he has another butthole. But it's not a butthole, it's like a
where
web
his
hole.
coccyx
Yeah.
is where his webs come out.
Oh, it's like an actual spider.
And the insinuation is it's more like him nutting when he does it.
So he gets enjoyment from letting his webs out.
Not really.
I wouldn't say enjoyment, mate.
'cause
There's
it's like it's more disgusting.
yeah.
Like
It happens when he's scared, something like that. I
Yeah,
think.
like he would just leak it out. It's like, oh.
yeah.
Because wasn't it played by the same guy who plays Huey?
No.
Wasn't he in the suit?
No. So he goes in the suit as undercover.
Huey gets in the
Right.
suit of what we were, to go undercover in a mission.
And basically, Tech Knight. It turns out that Webweaver was there to be his sidekick slash.
You know,
BDSM
sorry,
buddy.
you know Tech Knight.
No, I don't.
He's in Gen V.
He's like a guy that is like
He's
super
Batman.
rich.
He's like Batman of the.
Yeah,
Right.
and
okay.
his superpower is like he's
He's got super senses basically.
Yes.
So he's not like super strong or anything.
he's
but,
like super detective. Like he can find
Yeah,
out everything.
he's
That
really really intelligent. Which is why I thought it was a bit stupid that Huey went in there knowing
Yeah.
Tech Knight was there because
and you need to make some way.
Take Knight's
innit,
gonna
you
know. Yeah.
which he does. So, the CEO of Vought, woman.
What the woman? Oh yeah, the woman.
Ashley.
Ashley. Yeah.
So, Huey is having to pretend to be Webweaver in this BDSM dungeon, and he's like handcuffed down to this bench, and Ashley does some things that I think would be classed as violations.
Because what's the deal? Because the last time I saw Ashley, she
Some
a
people
wig on.
enjoy it, man. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know.
she got her hair back.
So she still has the wig on, but at the
Ooh,
end
yeah,
of the
true.
season again, Homelander basically says to the new, what's the black suit guy?
Basically, just to kill everyone that's not a soup in the
Vought
company.
that's, like would have information on the whole operation.
But
and stuff like
that is not a soup, obviously.
Yeah.
So just kill everyone.
So what Ashley does is she runs to the V supply, injects herself, and the last time we see her, her head is like melting, getting like weird. So she's now a soup, but
We don't know what
soup.
happens. Yeah.
Damn.
My guess is she's that Martian-looking one from the Seven in the comics, who's a bit of a rip-off of Martian Manhunter.
Oh damn.
But yeah, it's
I don't know. what's gonna
basically
happen.
on Web Weaver, probably the most horrific scene of, like in terms of like. So
That's-
basically, he gets ripped in half slowly by Homelander.
But like, bro,
Like,
Web Weaver.
Chan,
like that,
Bob.
and then just like that.
it's not the best.
Yeah,
mate.
it's not. It's
And
not
you can,
really
like,
for
see,
me.
like,
I
the
mean,
strings of his muscles snapping and bones like ripping apart.
It's quite well
What?
done. It's very well done.
The,
Actually,
yeah, the gore is phenomenal.
the gore is phenomenal. This is one of the reasons it's just not. I'm just not interested. Personally, it's not for me.
Was it scary?
Does not no, it doesn't scare me.
scared?
Oh, do one. Doesn't scare me. It's
Little
just-
Henry scared.
I'm not
Little
interested in
Henry
watching a
scared.
guy get torn apart or some creepy BDSM shit. I'm not interested
Well,
in it.
me and Carlos watched like the last few episodes together,
Yeah,
Mm,
and there was moments where we were just going, oh.
absolutely.
bro, we were literally eating. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that
we were
wasn't the
trying to
moment. Yeah,
Carlos didn't finish his food to the
No,
end of
no.
the episode.
I literally said no. I
Okay.
can't. I
No,
can't.
I'm
sorry,
not surprised.
honestly.
So I guess the question is, are you excited for the next season, so season 5, the final
Yeah,
season?
always.
Because it will finish off like. But bro, for me, thing is like, I don't know. I thought like the good people were gonna win or something like that. But it's like, from now on, I think it's too fucked up for.
It's 250-50.
And I wouldn't say.
Anyone could die, I
For
think.
I think it's like 80-20, mate.
Really.
From now on.
Oh, yeah. From now on, yeah, anyone could die. I think really.
But like I think like Homelander is like too overpowered now.
Well, he's overtaken the country.
So is
He's
running-
put up
is he
like
running
20
America?
He's not the prime minister,
President.
president. Sorry, but basically he's controlling the guy who is president.
Oh yeah, so this is from the comic book. So I
yeah, he put up the
They put,
25th
like, a
amendment,
patsy in,
something like
don't
that. Yeah.
So basically,
The president is like somebody who's like,
so the president stepped down, I
Mhm.
believe, because he was basically going to get killed.
Mhm.
And there's a whole scene where they're trying to protect him. So then Newman was going to take over, but then obviously she
died.
assassinated by Butcher. I wouldn't even say assassinated, just straight murdered.
Mhm.
So then this third guy is now the president.
And isn't he like a
he's
really
in-
dumb?
No, he's not dumb, but he just loves Homelander and kind of is like, you can basically be in control. And this is all because of Sister Sage, who is, her superpower is she is the most intelligent person in the world.
This is the black woman, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. Cool. Sorry.
Um,
See, only because there are 2 new women, and I can only differentiate them by skin color. I'm sorry. Because the other one is like the American flag,
Firecracker.
who
Biggest
is
simp
a
ever, for
child
fuck's
molester?
sake.
No.
Sorry.
What? Didn't she get with like a kid or something?
Oh, she did go with a 15-year-old.
That was it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then somehow managed to spin it that it was, but then she an accident and reveals that Starlight had an abortion, and then Starlight kind of snaps and beats the crap out of her because basically Firecracker isn't in there to be powerful, she's in there for her social media influence
Right. Okay. Cool. Nice.
and her ideas basically of how the country like it's very basically she's very American.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
But she doesn't even care. It's just about power. You know what I mean? Like,
Huh?
But she said like in one episode that she doesn't like really believe in what she said.
Yeah,
Just
she doesn't really believe it, but it kind of it satisfies her.
yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
There was a very funny scene where basically she's like buttering herself, like she's like sucking up to Homelander. a
Oh
lot.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And to the extent where she takes a bunch of hormone treatments.
Oh yeah, she's probably gonna die.
Yeah, so which is obviously it's just very unhealthy, but she's not pregnant, but she can produce breast milk. And there's a scene where
And Homelander has a problem with that. man.
where like Homelander that's like not sure he can trust her, and she then starts kind of taking her clothes off and kind of saying, "I'm going to show you that, like,
I'm loyal.
I'm loyal." And he's like, "I don't find you sexually attractive," and then she just squeezes her tit, and milk just squirts into his face.
And does he like that or
And then
not?
he's
Yeah, he loved it, mate. He loved it,
starts,
mate. He loved it.
Drinking her milk.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. That's
Which is
fine.
a bit of a swing back to the first
Season. Yeah. Mm.
But like she's ill because of it. Like she's coughing and she's not
Right.
healthy.
Okay.
Nah, she's not,
Cool.
mate. She
Nice.
doesn't look
But-
healthy now.
all of this was initially started off by Sister Sage when she was approached by Homelander, and basically she's not doing it for glory. She's not doing it because she hates the world or anything like that. She is literally helping Homelander take over the world just to see if she can do it.
Fun.
And she does. She does it.
Yeah.
But like we all think, because I think the second last episode, she gets fired by Homelander. Walks past Noir and the Deep.
Oh my god, that's
who
so good.
she's actually having sexual relations with. Both of them. We didn't know about Noir.
Yeah.
Who's also a new Noir who's actually an actor.
Yeah, I do know about this because the actual Noir died.
Actual Noir died.
And they're not going down the comic book route where it's a clone of Homelander.
But I think he might be quite powerful. This
That
new
guy.
Noir. Like he's getting
He-
getting like shotgun bullets to the chest.
He can fly. He's super powerful.
Yeah.
The only problem is that what is it? He just randomly
He has
leaps.
narco something or other.
It's a condition like imagine you
You just
randomly
fall asleep.
yeah.
Like he's
But
he's mid-fight with Butcher and just.
Also, apparently, that's a real thing. Like the actor,
Oh,
like the
really?
real actor has that.
Oh, does he actually? Oh, no. So when he's actually falling asleep during the scenes, he's actually
Yeah.
falling asleep.
Not necessarily.
I don't think it's literally that. I
But
think
I think he has it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's great. That's great casting,
Yeah.
to be fair.
But basically, Sister Sage is only like she's kind of using the Deep, but she can only bring herself to sleep with him if he lobotomizes her before it. So like sticks like a big syringe thing into a corner of her eye into her brain because her brain always recovers. So her she's not invulnerable or anything, but her brain will always like.
yeah. So in order to enjoy more, she needs to get more stupid.
Because he is a simp beta male moron.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But
Yeah.
the interesting thing is, she gets fired, and she tells Noir and the Deep, and as she's walking away, Noir goes, "Don't leave, I'm in love with you." And then the Deep turns to him and goes, "She lobotomizes herself to sleep with you too." And and Noir goes, "Lobotomizes?" Like obviously,
Because the
they actually are sleeping together,
Properly.
but she lobotomizes herself just to sleep with the Deep.
Deep. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's mental.
Bloody no.
Yeah. So she gets fired.
Yeah.
And so everyone thinks that basically her plan's kind of falling apart because she gets shot in the head. The same scene as Huey in Web Weaver's thing, and gets basically abused and almost cut open by Tech Knight, who was going to have sexual intercourse with holes that he was going to cut into Huey.
Wait, so Webweaver can survive being cut into?
No.
No.
He finds out it's Huey.
So he's gonna cut a hole and
Like
then.
he has like circles like drawn on Huey, and he's going to carve them out and then.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
This is why I don't want to watch this show.
It's
it
quite.
doesn't happen.
It's not. No, it's not.
They have
anything I want in
some
my
weird
house.
things that
It's
suits me.
really
Sort it
funny as
out.
well because they try then to interrogate Tech Knight and like Miracle, what's her name?
Well, the woman who can't speak.
I mean,
Yeah, Kimiko.
yeah, Kimiko.
Kimiko. She like stabs him in the leg, and he goes like like he enjoys the pain because he's like that. He's a narcoleptic.
Not like.
No,
No,
not
narcoleptic's the sleeping thing.
Yeah, narcolepsy.
It's a
Masochist.
Masochist. He's a masochist, and so what they end up doing because he's super rich because like his family are like generational from slave traders.
Right.
And like he explains this to A-Train in the thing, and you can just see on A-Train's face like, "I want to kill you," basically.
Yeah.
He was like, he says to him, it's just so messed up. He says to A-Train, "You'd have given my great grandfather a run for his money."
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh, what the?
Yeah.
This show is just
And then
too much.
It's quite good, it's very good.
Tech Knight gets killed by his black butler at the end, so it's a bit of justice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And his previous.
Oh my god, I can't
partner,
even.
who's-
I can't
who's
even
in a
describe it.
Full red gimp suit from top to bottom, chained up.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's too much. It's
Crazy.
too much.
That whole episode was messed up.
Yeah, mental.
Agreed. Right. So, as we do each week, we tend to rate this out of 10 last week?
10, yeah.
So
We will rate it, and then miss the average.
I think, given I haven't seen it and given the reputation, I think it's going to be safer for me to go dead down the middle, 5 out of 10. Like, I haven't heard anything that bad about it. I haven't heard that much good about it, so I'm just going to go 5.
I don't think he's allowed to vote. Sure.
No, you can't vote.
I mean, we voted for the acolyte. Me and
Yeah, it was 3 people. So
But that doesn't make sense.
Anyway.
He didn't watch it.
what's your rating? Just
5 though. 5?
is average.
He didn't watch it. He shouldn't be allowed to vote. That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
but from what he's heard, I can he can have his vote from that, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a 5 either.
I'd say like a 7, 8, because I thought it was better than the Acolyte 8.
For me, a 7. Solid 7.
Okay.
Okay, so it's averaging at 6 point something.
That's horrendous, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's better than the Acolyte. It's fucking miles better than the Acolyte. I'm sorry. It's so much better than the Acolyte.
No, I do agree. What did I give the Acolyte?
So the Acolyte got a 7 overall.
Okay, I mean, okay. I'll tell you what. Let me change it. Let's go with a 7 because I feel like a 7 is average enough. I feel like a 5 is undercutting it a little bit.
So 7.33 recurring.
Because as much as it is like dragging on a little bit, as you said, it's still like amazing writing, amazing production. Like it's still, for what it is a great show. It's just not something I'm that interested in.
Yeah.
So I can't give it like a really really high score, but I can't give it a low score either. So like I say, let's go 7 because that's more average. I think.
I'm voting it higher than I did Acolyte. I voted Acolyte 6. I voted The Boys 8.
Yeah.
Because I did enjoy it. It was enjoyable to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, agreed. You mean the Acolyte? You mean?
No, I'm talking about The Boys was enjoyable to watch.
Yeah. But
I do think, having watched the final episode of The Acolyte, you did hype it up more than it was, personally.
I really enjoyed the last episode of the Acolyte. Did you watch the Acolyte?
I don't know what's that.
Exactly.
Star Wars.
Fair. He hasn't seen the original Star Wars, has he?
No.
Okay, that's the problem. We are watching that.
None
later,
of it.
by the way.
No, I can't
But
be
anyway,
asked.
sorry, I
mate.
didn't finish
you
Sister
are.
Sage's plan. It was always her plan all along. There's a few
To
hiccups,
get fired.
but like
So
the
what's
end
she gonna
result
do?
was what she wanted.
What the Homelander in power and then
Yep.
her to chill him.
She's chilling. She's
Yeah.
happy. She's done what she wanted.
Cool, fair enough. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end was too much. I didn't expect that end though.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was good.
Right.
Looking forward to season 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to season 5.
Season 5 will
So
It's gonna be
Anything-
good.
any thoughts you have ready for season 5? Any thoughts on season 4? Drop them down below. Obviously, there's a like button down there as well if you want to click that, and there's also a support button. So if you want to donate some money, you're welcome to do so. Anything else you want to add on the boys, or are we ready to wrap it up?
Looking forward to season 5.
Yes.
It's gonna be good.
Wrong camera.
Really good. Well,
Wrong
we should be switch it back.
Nope.
It's gonna be good.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next podcast. Cheers.